Why Fast and Furious 4 disappointed Jordana Brewster. Fast and Furious 4 left Jordana Brewster, star of F9, feeling that her character was underutilized. From the start of the well-known franchise, Brewster has been a mainstay. 20 years ago, she made her screen debut in The Fast and the Furious, the first movie in the franchise, as Mia, the sister of Dominic Toretto. After missing the next two movies, Brewster made a comeback in the fourth, Fast and Furious. She will now be starring in the most recent film in the franchise, F9, which will be her first scene involving longtime co-star Michelle Rodriguez. The Fast and Furious franchise has long been criticized for its portrayal of its female characters in a male-dominated setting, with much criticism coming from its female stars. Michelle Rodriguez has spoken out multiple times regarding the role of women in the franchise and even threatened to leave if the issue was not addressed. This led to a female-led Fast and Furious spin-off with 3 women writers in charge of the project. If this spin-off comes into fruition, Brewster, Rodriguez, and others may have the chance to star. Despite the franchise's efforts to rectify these problems, numerous errors have been made over the course of its 2-decade existence. Jordana Brewster made an appearance to discuss F9 and the Fast and Furious franchise in retrospect during a Collider Ladies' Night episode. Brewster mentioned the 4th movie during the chat and said she wasn't happy with Mia's performance in it. "I've seen 1 and 5 once more, I haven't watched 4 again. But it seems really drab to me. The scene is in Los Angeles, Paul is dressed in a suit, and I'm wearing a red dress with my hair pulled back. I'm unhappy and angry with him. I just don't think I have very pleasant memories of that one. I find that 5 stands out the most, and now that 9 is really good and I'm getting a little more action, 9 will stand out even more. Yes, I love being a part of the action, so it's always a bummer when I'm not. I enjoy talking with the boys more than just being a talking head. Entering there and getting filthy is enjoyable." When Brian is working undercover on a case involving a string of truck hijackings in the first movie, he notices Mia. Mia establishes her value and competence as a driver throughout the whole movie. Nevertheless, Mia only appears in dialogue-heavy scenes with Brian and doesn't take part in any action scenes in the 4th movie. The result has been a franchise that underfeatures its female stars, particularly Brewster in Fast and Furious, even though this may not have been the writer's intention. That appears to be starting to change, though, as Brewster raved about F9 in the same interview. When F9 opens on June 25th, viewers should be able to witness Brewster join in the fun.